Hello everyone and welcome back to Mickey is Messing with Resin. My name is Mickey and I'm about to get messing. As you can see, I have my large blossom mold out by Pouring Your Heart Out. This has been a very well loved mold. It is a little dull on the inside, so I will do a top coat on the final finished piece just so the colors can pop and be nice and glossy finish. But today I'm going to do an experiment. I'm experimenting. All I know is that I'm going to be doing a dirty pour, and I'm sorry that my camera is not focused. Come on, baby. I apologize for that. So anyways, I had a conversation with Gemini, and if you're not familiar with Gemini, what is that? Go away. Gemini is Google's AI chat. AI, it's Chat GPT, but for Google. Anyway, I was having a chat and I told Google that I wanted to use pink and silver, and I was looking for something a little different. And Google said, let's do a dirty pour. So I'm going to use this Cherry Blossom Mica powder. This is by Laura's Art Corner. And for my center bits, I'm also going to be using some Laura's Art Corner stuff. This is pink candy crushed glass bits and silver crushed glass bits by Laura's Art Corner. I do have 10% discount for Laura's Art Corner, so if you're interested in getting any goodies from her, save yourself some money, use my discount code, and get you some stuff. Get yourself some money off, okay? And then I'm also going to be using this Amaterasu Silver. And sorry about that. Somebody just decided they were just going to kick it down the street. Anyways, and I am going to be using a little bit of Enoki and some Resin Raspberry alcohol ink. So let's get to messing, shall we? All right, so I have mixed up 14 ounces of the Bond Craftor 1-to-1 resin, and I'm going to separate out. I'm going to do 2 little cups. This will be for the raspberry and the enoki, and this is going to be 59 grams each. And yes, I did the math. It was hard. Math is hard. I'm going to do 59 grams each. Close enough. All right. And then in this larger little cup, I'm doing 87 grams. Basically, that's 3 ounces. The other 2 are 2 ounces. So I have 2 2-ounce cups and 1 3-ounce cup. All right. That's close enough. All right, which should leave me with 7 ounces, which it leaves me with 8. So much for math, yeah? All right, so I'm going to put 4 ounces in this cup. Should be putting 3.5, to be honest. All right. All right, so now let's get our colors mixed up. In my 2 little cups, let me move this out of the way for a second. In the 2 little cups, I'm going to put 20 drops of raspberry in this one. 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then for the white, this is going to be the enoki. So let's do 10 drops of enoki. Just want it really light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, ouch. 11. Okay. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Let's get these mixed up. So I'll keep on mixing. Let me put this to the side so we can get our silver mixed up. I'm using this Amaterasu Silver, and I want it to be nice and light. So I'm just going to put in 1 medium heaping size scoop in here. And let's get that mixed up. I want it to be lighter than the pink. We're going to put a lot of pink in. I don't want the gray or silver to overpower the pink, which is why I'm only using 1 medium-sized scoop in 3 ounces. But it still looks pretty thick. I mean, not thick. It looks pretty opaque. It's a pretty silver. Put that aside. That is good. And now for our cherry blossom, I should have 4 ounces and 4 ounces. So let's put 2 medium-sized scoops in this one and 2 medium-sized scoops in this one. I want them to kind of be the same. So now I've got everything mixed up, and we're going to do a dirty pour. And the reason I split these pinks in 2 is because I'm going to be pouring back into this cup here. And I wanted half of my pink to be here, and then we're going to go for half of everything else and then top up with the pink again. All right, so let's go ahead and with our half, we're going to do half of this gray. Make sure it's nice and mixed. I keep saying gray, it's a silver, sorry. And I'm just going to, let's see, let's just go down the side a little bit. It's about half. All right. Next, we're going to do half of our raspberry. Half of our cloudy white. You go back in with the rest of our silver. Scrape out our cup. Scrape out your cups, guys, because, you know, there's valuable resin in there and you don't want to waste your resin, so make sure you're scraping your cups. All right, so that's it for the gray. I mean, silver, again, seriously. Put that in there. And we'll go back in with the rest of our raspberry. Right down the side. Nice and gentle like. Just trying to layer it. Okay, with that one. We'll go in with the rest of this cloudy white. Right in on the side. Scrape. And now we go in with the rest of this cherry blossom pink. Just all of it. All right. Now, excuse me. Let's do this dirty pour, shall we? How do I want to do it? Do I want to start on the outside and come in? Do I want to start on the inside and go out? Let's start out here. Now I'm just going to kind of do a gentle, what's called like a tree ring. Just kind of coming in. Oh, hair, dang it, I saw you. Go around the outside and let everything work towards the inside. I'm just keeping an eye on the outside of the mold, make sure I'm not getting too deep here. I don't want to over pour. That's looking pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice and full. Whoops. So let's go ahead and get our torch out. Yeah, we'll pop some bubbles. Don't get too close to the edge, though. I've already done that too many times. Oh, look at that's a real big bubble right there. Can you see it? So let's go ahead and let this stick off real quick. It's moving really nice. Lots of micro bubbles. I'm okay with that though. This is just an experiment. And they're gone. Just like that. Dropped. All right. So I'm going to stick here. I'm going to go right into these outer petals here. Bubbles like to get caught in right in that little tip. I hope I'm touching that glitter down in there. All right, so that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm going to get everything cleaned up. I'm going to torch this as I see bubbles come up to the surface and get ready. Did you get that? Get rid of any bubbles as they come up. And we're going to let this cure. And the next time we see each other, it will be time to demold. So stick around. You're not going to want to miss that. Hey everyone, we are back, and here is our Gemini experiment. And this was the pink and silver dirty pour. So let's see. Well, I need a new mold. This thing has been through the ringer. Let's see what we got here. Ready? And oh, wow. Okay. I love it. You can, that dirty pour, like I did that tree ring. I mean, I got a crackle effect, and it's almost like there's a divide right there, but man, this is pretty. So let's do this. I know that this mold has a dull surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little sanding block. It is 220 grit, and I'm just going to give it a light sand. I'm going to take an alcohol wipe and wipe off any of those. Oh, look, you can kind of see how pretty it is. I don't know. It's not really crackle. It's different. It's different than an actual dragon scale or crackle effect. Use my Elmer's glue. And I'm going to, I'm just going to go around the edge, because when I do the top coat, this glue is going to help. It's going to help me peel off any of the drips that come over the edge. Okay, you guys, this is it. Here's our finished top coated piece. Doesn't it look so much better with the nice glossy top coat? I'll get some shots out in the sunshine for you, so enjoy the photo shoot. And until we meet again, don't forget, check out the description for my discount codes to Laura's Art Corner and EyeCandy Pigments. And don't forget to give this video a like. Please subscribe. Thank you to those of you that are already subscribed. If you haven't, please consider doing so. It only helps my channel grow, and that's what I'm just trying to do. Anyway, until we meet again, kids, see ya.